Peace to everybody, back with another video. This is Fox News hit with lawsuit alleging sexual misconduct by top talent. It seems as though Fox News is a little butthurt now. Well, that's what they get for lying. Jennifer Eckhart and Kathy Aru are claiming a hostile workplace. So the two ladies are claiming a hostile workplace. Fox News has been hit with a kitchen sink suit, replete with trigger warning, as a complaint was filed on Monday in New York federal court alleging sexual misconduct by some of its top hosts, including Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson. Now, wait a minute, excuse me, about Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson, really? Come on, why would those two be doing something like that? Why would these Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson would be hit with a lawsuit, huh? Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson, they expose the daylights out of the global elites every day, and now the two ladies are trying to say that Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson with a sexual misconduct. No, that does not happen. Jennifer Eckhart, a former associate producer on Fox Business Network, is a co-plaintiff in the suit. The most serious claim pertains to Eckhart's allegation that she was raped by former White House chief correspondent Ed Henry, who earlier this month was fired by Fox News as a result of the charge. So now Jennifer Eckhart was a former associate, or is a former associate producer on Fox Business Network, is a co-plaintiff in the suit. The most serious claim pertains to Eckhart's allegation that she was raped by former White House chief correspondent Ed Henry. Now, why would Ed Henry rape her, allegedly? Why? I'd find that hard to believe out of anything that Jennifer Eckhart says. And of course was fired by Fox News as a result of the charge. On July 1st, 2020, Fox News disclosed to the public that it had terminated Mr. Henry based on the findings of an internal investigation it perpetrated to take credit for acting appropriately, states the complainant. However, nothing could be further from the truth. In reality, Fox News knew that Mr. Henry had engaged in sexual misconduct as far back as early 2017. At that time, when Fox News was conducting a company-wide investigation into issues of sexual harassment, multiple women came forward to complain that Mr. Henry had engaged in sexually inappropriate conduct towards them. He did not. So why is Fox News lying all of a sudden? Well, we know Fox News is biased. They're not telling the truth. And so now Jennifer Eckhart is coming out saying, oh, well, she was sexually assaulted by Mr. Henry, who had engaged in sexual misconduct as far as early as 2017. Excuse me, Fox News, you're getting taken down soon, so you might as well pack your bags and go to Gitmo too. Half of these news networks are liars. These mainstream media lie so much. And then of course you got they're saying multiple women came forward to complain that Mr. Henry had engaged in sexually inappropriate conduct towards them. No, all these people are paid actors. None of this really happened. So this is why Fox News is not to be trusted anymore. I don't even watch it anymore. Fox News now faces a sex trafficking claim as a result of Eckhart's allegation. The rape allegedly happened in 2017 in a hotel room after the two had met for drinks. 2 years earlier, according to the complainant, Henry had romantically pursued her, forced a kiss on her, convinced her to have sex by holding her career over her head, and months later assaulted her in Fox News New York offices. No, I don't believe that one time at all for 1 minute. If Mr. Henry is married, what does he want with her? Want with Eckhart? Seriously? Eckhart needs to pack her bags and go to Gitmo. Get out of here. And then, of course, they're saying Henry had romantically pursued her, forced a kiss on her, convinced her to have sex by holding her career over her head, and months later assaulted her in a Fox News New York offices. No. This is a total lie out of Fox News because their ratings are plummeting. So they kind of figure, well, we're going to make something up to get attention. Yeah, they got attention all right with this fake ass story. Excuse me for saying it, but it is the truth. Catherine Foudy, Henry's lawyer, responds by saying the evidence in this case will demonstrate that Mrs. Eckhart initiated and completely encouraged a consensual relationship. And so now you got a lawyer for Mr. Henry. He responds by saying the evidence in this case will demonstrate that Mrs. Eckhart initiated and completely encouraged a consensual relationship. So why would Mr. Henry want something like Miss Eckhart for? And then, of course, the lawyer is also saying that Miss Eckhart initiated and completely encouraged a consensual relationship, so they'll have the evidence of that. But for Miss Eckhart is saying, oh, well, he did this and did that. Excuse me. No. Kathy Ariu is the other co-plaintiff in this case that also asserts Fox News subjected women to a hostile workplace. So now you got Kathy, who is the other co-plaintiff in the case, that also asserts Fox News subjected women to a hostile workplace. How? Is it safe? How is Fox a hostile workplace? How does you know these news companies take their jobs seriously? And then, of course, you got Miss Eckhart and this woman now, Kathy, saying, oh, well, Mr. Henry did this and did that. No. If that was the case, why wasn't Mr. Henry thrown in jail years ago? See how these women lie? Once an on-air regular on Fox News, Ariu says she victimized by Henry through a slew of wildly inappropriate sexual images and messages. The complainant details the contents of these messages. So now Kathy is saying that she victimized by Henry through a slew of wildly inappropriate sexual images and messages. Okay, where are they at? First of all, where are they? Why haven't they come out? Because it's all fake. Additionally, Ariu targets several of Fox News' other stars. She alleges that Hannity once threw $100 on the desk of his set and called for the men around to take her on a date for drinks. That's a lie, because Sean Hannity is married and he doesn't want nothing to do with a hoe heifer like that. She says that Carlson once probed to see whether she'd be interested in a sexual relationship. She accused Howard Kurtz of inviting her to a hotel room after allegedly spurning advances or enduring comments. Aru says she stopped being invited to appear on each of their respective programs. The 3 Fox News hosts are co-defendants in the suit and face claims of retaliation. So Kathy had also met a guy named Howard Kurtz, whoever he is. I don't know who Howard Kurtz is. But now she's also saying that Carlson wants probed to see whether she'd be interested in a sexual relationship. Excuse me, but these men are married, and yet she's gonna come out here and say, oh well, Tucker Carlson did this, Sean Hannity did this. No. And for her to claim, saying that Hannity once threw $100 on the desk of his set and called for the men around to take her on a date for drinks. Now, why would Sean Hannity do that? He has a wife. He doesn't want nothing to do with her. Tucker Carlson also has a wife. He don't want nothing to do with her. And whoever this Howard Kurtz is, if he's married, he don't want nothing to do with her. These 3 people are married. And for these 2 ladies to come out here and say, oh, well, they did this and did that. Excuse me. Where's the images? Where's the text message? Where's the photos? Because there is none, and these ladies are lying. Because Fox News ratings are going down. Notably, the plaintiffs are represented by Douglas Wigdor and Michael Wellman at Wigdor LLP. 2 years ago, Wigdor settled claims by more than 20 individuals against Fox. Many of those suits targeted behavior by Fox News founder Roger Allies. Now, I don't know who Roger Allies is. Wellman at Wigdor, I don't know who that is. Douglas Wigdor, don't know. Michael, whatever. I don't know who these people are. But these 2 ladies have, notably, the plaintiffs are represented by some people, by more than 20 individuals against Fox. Many of those suits targeted behavior by Fox News founder Roger Allies. So Roger Allies is the founder of Fox. And these 2 alleged lawyers that I don't know, they're representing them, these 2 ladies. In reaction to the suit, Fox News reacts strongly against Aru's claims against his working talent while suggesting that Eckhart and Aru pursue Henry directly. Yeah, okay, how is that possible with these 2 ladies that they're pursuing Henry directly? Don't you find it a little odd that is happening? Because Fox News is going down the drain, and pretty soon there won't be no more of it. Based on the findings of a comprehensive independent investigation conducted by an outside law firm, including interviews from numerous eyewitnesses, we have determined that all of Kathy Aru's claims against Fox News, including its management as well as its hosts Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, and Howard Kurtz, and its contributor Gianno Caldwell, are false, painfully fabulous, and utterly devoid by any merit. Reads the network's statement. We take all claims of harassment, misconduct, and retaliation seriously, prompting investigating them and taking immediate action as needed. In this case, the appropriate action based on our investigation is to defend vigorously against these baseless allegations. Aru and Jennifer Eckhart can pursue their claims against Ed Henry directly with him, as Fox News already took swift action as soon as it learned of Ms. Eckhart's claims on June 25th, and Mr. Henry is no longer employed by the network. So these two ladies, so Ms. Eckhart had Mr. Henry fired from Fox News. Alright, so this is what I mean. These ladies are liars. They make sure these people get fired at their jobs by claiming, oh, Mr. Henry has sexually abused me. Yeah, okay, Miss Aru and Miss Eckhart. Alright, so Miss Eckhart's claims on June 25th and Mr. Henry is no longer employed by the network, and of course she could file a lawsuit against him, but I guarantee that he'll be innocent. But why go after Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson for? These two men don't even want nothing to do with Miss Aru and Miss Eckhart. Sean Hannity has done nothing wrong. All he does is tell the truth every night about the Democrats and who they really are. And yet you got these two ladies saying, oh, well, he did this and did that. And the same way with Tucker Carlson, he spills out the truth about the Democrats too, and the two ladies accused him of sexual misconduct as well. But once Fox News realized these two ladies are lying, they're the ones that are going to go to jail. Because Fox News has said that we take all claims of harassment, misconduct, and retaliation seriously. So once they find out these two ladies are lying, I hope they file lawsuits against those two ladies. And see how far they'll go after that. Because all they do is lie. I mean, seriously, why would these two ladies even think of accusing Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson of sexual misconduct when when it's not true at all? The two ladies are paid actors to say that. That's why. Leave your comments below. I am out.